So today is day 3 of the writing vlog series thing, and today this past week, I have just been outlining the world and the setting, I guess I should say, of the whole series. Basically, I wanted the series, as I said in the past 2 videos, I wanted the series to be based in a camp-like thing, but not an actual camp. I wanted it to be a campground mixed with a college because there are older and younger people there, and I wanted it to be fun and creative for the younger kids, and I wanted it to be like a bigger community sort of thing for the older kids, and I wanted it to be, you know, a place where everybody could come together and they could be safe, and, you know, because that's what the place was and that's what it's about. It's about building community and being safe and protecting one another. And so I just made a big outline basically of the whole institution and where I wanted it to be, what I wanted it to look like, the different locations and buildings within the institution. I literally went into the Harry Potter wiki page, and if you go to like the Hogwarts section thing, the page about Hogwarts, I literally just copied and pasted every section in the Harry Potter Hogwarts outline, and I put it into here, and I just filled out the question for this specific area. So it wasn't really that difficult. But yeah, it's just location, history, the grounds and facilities, and then I get into like the specifics, like the dining hall and, you know, the common area where everybody comes in and hangs out. And then it's also a school, like X-Men. It's also a school, so they learn about like general things like how to write, how to read, you know, math, science, history stuff. And then they also learn about their specific marks. So we just have a big kind of building generally, because at my college, everybody's in the same building for their gen ed classes, like history, math, science, well, not science, but history, math, and English are all in one building. And then the science has their own building and art has their own building. So basically just like all the core subjects except for science, they have their own, or they all are in one building. And then we just have the training field where they, like in Percy Jackson, they have the arena thing where they train, or like the fields where they train, but this is like a building where they train in. It's like a shooting range. If you've ever been to a gun range, it's like that, you know. And then just the outdoors, the woods and the lakes and everything that, you know, is around the institution. The medical wing, the archives, which is like a big building. I don't want to know how many times I said building in this video. A big building where everybody goes and they can learn more about their specific history about like wielders, and then the introduction and entry process, administration and staff, rituals and practices, and then the education and training, which goes like deeper into the classes, and then the culture of the place and what they value. At my school, we have an honor code, so I put that in there. I know not a lot of colleges have an honor code, so I thought that was a special little detail to add. But yeah, that is what I've been doing this past week, and that is for day 3. I will catch you guys in part 4.